Hey guys, I'm Spitfire from Spitfire Robotics, and this is going to be my PGS video. A lot of you have been asking me to do a video on PGS and what it means for Roblox, because there's been a lot of changes and I didn't want to make one because we hadn't got a certain item, which was this. And all of these will be in my pack in the description below and in my Roblox inventory. So you can check this out, all of it except for this bit. I'll get to that in a little while. Okay, so the first thing, all of us should be using these cylinder wheels for our PGS, and this is because we're going to go into workspace, properties, and just check that PGS physics solver enabled is ticked, and we are also going to need physics properties mode. Go over, click the drop down arrow and click legacy. We're going to need it in legacy, otherwise things won't work. Right, so now we've got everything set up, we are going to have a look at spinners, because these have been changed as well. The wheels can stay the same. If you don't know how to change them, just go into Explorer, go into the model, drop down arrow, go into vehicle seat, and the motor is here. You can double click on that, and this is where you change the speed, so you can change that to, let's change it to 3, just up it a bit, close that down, and that is now at 3 speed. Okay, so spinners. The spinners have been changed a little bit. Basically, they've been made less glitchy and laggy. So the physics have been tweaked, and that makes them less glitchy and laggy. So originally, if we went into model, the spin, the head, and the script here, double click on that. Usually, we could only have the speed as 1. Otherwise it would just spaz out and the robot would go mental. Now we can have it, depending on the weight of your robot, scale it accordingly. We can have it a maximum of 7. I've tried any above this, just makes quite heavy robot just glitch out a little. So it's still not perfect, but you can have it a lot faster, and this will do some wrecking when you add it to your robot. It's just that a bit higher, ungroup that, scale, add up that, and then we put this on. There we go. So now this robot has a little disc, well, a big disc on the front, which will make it useful in combat. Actually, let's ungroup that and move this whole seat away. There we go. So we've got this nice little robot here. And the second thing that has mainly been changed, we usually only use pushers. Pushers are fine. Pushers are fine as usual. Just make sure you use the cylinder wheels. Spinners have been changed, and also flippers have been changed. Usually we use this motor here, and once you click the flip button, it will just flip every now and then. But now we can't use this one because PGS makes the movement lock up. So this is useless, and we can delete that. The Great Roboteer TGR has come up with this nice solution, and this works in a way where basically you click this and it will go up, and you click it again, it will go back down. So it's kind of like the old lifter mechanism that I used on the Black Sun here. So it's like this, only a bit faster. You can change the speed to make it faster and less glitchy, and it doesn't have this up and down motion. So you only have one button to click, and it's a lot easier to manage. So we're gonna add this to the robot as well, and group that. Just add these to the robot if I can. Do it quickly. Go 1 and 2. Right, and then you can place something in between that, and when you click this button, if you join them up together, let's group that and group the spinner. Make sure you group things. Always make sure to group things together with their script buttons, otherwise they may get caught with other robots, and you might be firing another robot's flipper instead of your own, and that would be awful. Alright, so basically these are the only things that have really changed. These are the only real weapons that we used. The clip block that Javelin used, that's fine. and pushers as usual are fine. So basically that is the changes to PGS. Just make sure you've got the right settings in your workspace. We're going to workspace and properties. Just check you've got the right ones. Otherwise, we'll be using a different base plate settings to the arenas, and that would be bad because your robot might not work. Just a little note. We are going to RFC is going to be using this setup, the PGS setup from now on. Robot Wars was in the old setup using non-PGS, but this is PGS only. It's a lot better actually. Now you think of it, the flip-flops aren't as spazzy and discs are more powerful. So I hope you like this video. So if you build a robot, remember to check out BattleBots and maybe create a bot in BattleBots for BattleBots and message QWERTY, and also make your own bench. This is your bench. I've made my own. I won't spawn that in. Make sure you make your own bench to put your robot on. Just put your robot on it, and there you go. You're ready for BattleBots. So you can enter BattleBots, and there's also RFC Live, which is 2 bots. You can enter 2 robots into RFC Live. That's a little bit later on, not so close as BattleBots. And we've also got the Eastergeddon, which I might or may not be hosting, don't know yet. Around Easter time that'll be, so in a month or two, no, in a month. Alright, thank you for watching. Again, check the description below for the parts I used in this and also my models. And remember to check out the RFC wall, because there's always people on there who are willing to answer your questions. Answer your questions if you get stuck. Okay, see you guys. Bye.